right, we are live. I'm sorry about that before. I had some technical issues. WoW wasn't loading. But we are back now. We are doing our thing, and we are going to do some pretty basic World of Warcraft stuff today. We are going to do some housing. We are going to do some. We're going to do some housing. We're going to do some dailies. Today's got a big WoW announcement on Twitch, so I'll have that going in the background. If you want it up on screen, let me know. I will do some do it live and set up a little panel so you can watch that. All right, so where are you? Okay, we're gonna start with you. So how's everybody doing out there today? We will be doing the house live stuff here in a bit. I am just checking stuff out. Checking auctions, clearing stuff up.
Inquiring minds just got to know.
I'm gonna have to do a new transmog here.
Punches, lucky doos and loot.
Let's do some heritage armor and see if we can find the dwarf symbol. Hey, Draken! You're very welcome. I like talking Power Rangers. I just got no one to talk Power Rangers with. And I have rudimentary knowledge, just enough to get myself into trouble, not enough to talk myself out of it. Come on, thank you. Well, thanks for being in here, too. I'm just a little focused on trying to find the icon I want, since Blizzard doesn't have this broken up very well. I appreciate that. I'm usually not really awake in the mornings till about 11:30, which is why I'm going live now. Takes a bit for the coffee to kick in. And I have stuff I got to do like dishes and stuff like that from the day before, so but I will keep it in mind if time ever frees up. Thank you very much. Oh, screw it. We'll use the. We'll Sets. No. No. That's it. No! That's what I get for not paying attention. All right, there we go.
Farewell, friends
Now,
and
luckily,
lovers.
that was an easy fix. Whoa! What the heck did they do to my gun? That looks like crap. All right. Let's switch back. Hi, Karen. How are you? Oh, crap. Forgot. Did I put that in that chat? I didn't. So we'll take a second to do that. It's a big-ish WoW day today. Well, not only are they fixing the servers after they broke the game with the last big patch, they are it's the 35th anniversary of Blizzard Entertainment. So there's going to be a live stream on Twitch with some of the stuff that's coming in the next few years, and yeah, so it should be pretty good. We are still a few weeks out before the new expansion, and I do have early access to that, so I will be live streaming all of that as I do this. I'm going to try to go live for a few hours every day doing World of Warcraft, since it's what I'm doing anyways off stream. The pop culture reviews and videos will be coming down the line. I have some stuff I have been writing. Nope, haven't. Aha! Thank you. Been waiting for that one. Now head to the Highlands and do the dailies that I need to do to get that stupid little currency for this stupid pre-patch event.
Well met. Go with honor.
All right. Just did school drop off. Now I can relax, sip coffee before starting my next thing on today's schedule. That sounds absolutely fantastic, Karen. Let's see. Move you over a little more. Nope. Right here. Yeah, that works. That sounds very relaxing. Living the dream. I get up every day. I let the dog out. I do my dishes from the day before. I work on some writing. I chill. I just do stuff, and then I go live. Whose dream? That is the question I do ask quite a bit, Draken. Wasp! You redacted your message. Why did you redact your message? Thanks for lurking, Wasp. Don't worry, see? I have it written down. We are good. I will remember. You know, I would have freaking been a better off flying there myself at this point, not taking the darn partial message. Okay, I would have been better off flying there myself because these flight paths just ain't as fast as they used to be. Okay, who's why is Jay going off? While I'm in flight, let's check and see if my headphones have been delivered yet. Because I'd really rather not walk down to freaking. Ooh, it's in transit. They're in Pennsylvania. Okay. This is absolutely one of my favorite zones in World of Warcraft. It's called Loch Madon. It used to have this whole thing used to be a giant lake, and during one of the events of the game, one of the expansions, the dam got destroyed, and it all got drained and everything. I'm hoping with the revamp of stuff that they're doing in the next few years that we'll see this dam rebuilt and the loch be refilled. Because this zone is absolutely phenomenal. There's a hunting lodge over there. It's a dwarf zone. So, yeah, this is one of my favorites. You can see the rubble and the dwarf faces that were in the loch and everything like that. Pieces of it all over. Yeah, man, I would love to see this get refilled. I give time for my kids and the school to choose to do what I want to do. The freedom is me living the dream. Some people don't get to choose. I'm just grateful. Always be grateful. I'm always grateful for everything that I have. Everybody, like, being, yeah, just simple gratitude goes a long way. And especially feeling lucky for the things that you do have. I am so, Karen. I am very much the don't bitch too much because if you do, life can always get harder. Trust me, someone who it will always get harder if you bitch. Take lucky, and you don't like big things, but really love those little things in life. Like something, my favorite thing is the smell of that coffee brewing in the morning. I love the smell of coffee brewing in the morning. I love that smell of me just cooking my dinner and having that, and how lucky I am that I get to cook my dinner and have this delicious meal that I'm going to eat. Oh, and I'm lucky because I get some frozen pizza tonight. I'm going to the supermarket later, or somebody's dropping off something for me, and I'm gonna have a frozen pizza for dinner. Just the little things like that. There are 200 ghost towns around the U.S. which have been abandoned since back in the 80s. Draken, there have. Also, according to the FBI, there are about 200 active serial killers in the United States. I have really just a retention of weird facts. There are like so many towns have just been completely and utterly abandoned. Like full on McMansions and everything like that are just sitting there empty. And they say there's a housing problem. Wasp, I have had so much taken away and have lived so bare bones that I really do enjoy the littlest things in life, because wanting more for me has always made my life harder. Like, not a little harder, exponentially. So I enjoy the little things that I have and the little things that I get, and I am very grateful for them because I know what it's like not to have them.
The Twilight's blade's use of shadow magic is causing rifts.
Oh, it's
between
still
Azeroth
bugged.
and the
Come
Void.
on!
Destroy them quickly.
Flew all the way out here. You know what? We're gonna cheat. We are gonna cheat my hell way out of this. We're gonna land up here. Alright. Where's the inn? Right back to Stormwind to this guy. I love the old Folgers commercials. I love my favorite thing to do in this world is probably the most simplest thing ever, and that is to sit there on the couch with a Game Boy or some kind of Pokemon game in my hand and just watch TV and listen to it, because it is really relaxing. It is probably my favorite thing to do in the world, next to sitting down and reading a good book. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to do that because every time I sit down, the dog demands attention. It will. Still having that phasing issue on my hunter, so we'll switch over to the shaman and jump over there and do him on him. So, in my trollings of the web and poking around looking for things to yell about loudly into a microphone, I did find a Kick channel that airs the original Snick episodes with commercials on Saturday nights starting at 8. And I've watched one and I'm like, I'm having flashbacks. And then I went, oh yeah, I really should rewatch all of Are You Afraid of the Dark again at some point. But the little things, and some of the shows are just as good, man. All that was still freaking awesome.
Blood Eye have taken many of our soldiers captive. Free them before they end up in an ogre's stew pot. shudder to think what awaited them. Excellent work.
Where are you? There you are. A few more days and I'll have what I want. Yeah, the game audio is a little low. I have it low because when I'm at home, so I got to remember to. That should help a lot more. It's actually really loud, and I actually don't wear headphones at home. I use speakers. I got these USB speakers I listen to. Next, I gotta go grab something on the hunter, now that that's done. You can't hear the game. Okay, let me check the audio settings here. We're gonna boost that. Yeah, I have the audio down on the game, but let me turn it up again just in case. Turn it up to 70. That should help. Okay, yeah, that should help hear the game.
I need a target.
Come, shop, browse. Smell.
My goods are of the highest quality. Till next we meet. What brings you?
Nope, that fits better than what I have.
Good luck, friend.
Already known.
Hello.
Crap. Big fan of that. Got that.
Be careful.
Well, time to head to the house. So this is where we get into the chill part of the stream. I have done my everyday things that I want to do, save for a few really grindy things that would unbelievably boring to you folks. So we're going to head to my house and we are going to decorate and build up the latest expansion feature for World of Warcraft, the player housing. We're going to dismiss the pets. Alright, so this is the newest event to World of Warcraft, player housing. and I just unlocked a new level yesterday and decided it was time to do a revamp of the house. Now, while I am still very much working on things and stuff like that, I am adding some new stuff. I got some ideas for this house, but this is the first floor. We'll go up to the second. It is empty, and we're going to decorate this thing today. It is going to be a very chill stream. We are going to decorate this house. We are going to do some cool things, but I want to tweak the layout a little bit before we do. So we're going to go back down to the entrance. You don't have to, but I'm going to be moving rooms around. It's just easier. All right, Kara, I think there's something wrong on my end. I'm not hearing the sound. It's weird. You should hear the sound of the game. Can anybody else? Yeah, I don't know. Like, everything's green on my end. Well, I'm not really doing anything that requires sound, but thanks for coming in, Karen. I appreciate it. Have a great day. That will work. Oh, we are going to have some fun with this. All right, let's get to this. All right, we need to start with you. Annoying. Louder than you? Okay. Let me adjust my audio here. Go down to 55 and see if that helps. I'm not doing anything. There is music. I just don't want to get hit by anything. doesn't follow Cole Hauser? Cole Hauser's the man. Ah! At least you can't take fall damage in here. Cole Hauser's the man, dude. Cole Hauser's just awesome. I can't wait to meet him at MegaCon. Cole Hauser's awesome. I absolutely love streaming with Wasp and Makara. They are so fantastic to stream with. I can't remember if it was you, Brimstone, or Grand Oak. Can either you bring both PR game and Heroes of the Grid? I can't say anything yet, Draken, until after MegaCon. And I'm waiting for some announcements, but I am personally working on a tabletop game for this channel. I got some writing to do. I got some work to do on it, on top of the already stuff that I write off stream. But I am working on a live play TTRPG for this channel after MegaCon is done and over with. Later, Grand Duke. Thanks for going. Enjoy your lunch. All right, that's a start. Next is once I have a larger place, I would love to live game a session of Heroes of the Grid. So many variations of gameplay. I would love to play Heroes of the Grid. If you ever want to do it online, the Fantasy Grounds, Unity, and Foundry has the system. If you ever want to do that live, you can set up something that way. That's how I stream it. I use a VTT. All right, we are going to start with this, and this is going to be a Mead Hall, Bard Hall type thing. So let's start by building the kitchen. We're gonna flagstone. One sec, waiting for something. Generic, where are we? Folklight, dark, rugged. Where's the stone? we go. That's what I wanted. There, I don't. So, Draken, I don't have enough time while I'm in Orlando to play any tabletop games. Like, I am so busy during that freaking thing, I don't have any time to do anything else the whole time I'm there. I wish I did. I just don't. I am so busy that whole time I'm at MegaCon. I got no time to set up a session. Well, I love so my literally I land and I have about an hour before I have to be at the parks. I got the con on Saturday, the panel, the meetup. After that, I have to head over to like the Sunday. I'm busy all day. Like I got meetups. I'm headed to Epic Universe because this is doubling as my vacation. So there's the start of that. Let's get some. All right, there's that. All right, that looks good. Yeah, that's I'm in the same boat, dude. It's gonna be insanely busy. It's it is literally nonstop. Like I basically land and like get to my Airbnb and immediately have to be somewhere. Like there is zero wiggle room for me to be able to let alone to breathe, let alone sit down and play a game for 3 to 4 hours. I wish I could, but it is just way too busy. I will be there on. I will land Friday and I head out Tuesday I land Friday night and I head out Tuesday morning. So, but I have a all day Monday to do stuff. But I don't know. Like I may just want to rest because I am going nonstop for like 3 days, and I'm not exactly a spring chicken anymore. One sec. Sorry, I have the WoW stream going in the background, so I'm kind of listening to that as I chit chat with you all and build this. All right, Draken, have a good one. Get some sleep. I'll check you later. Thanks for coming in. Kildora wall shelf. New rogue spec? All right. Let's get focusing on this build. All right. Now we're gonna need a little bit more. de Beast! Mahalo, my brother. Hope you're doing well today. I am taking a chill day and rearranging my house in World of Warcraft after I got my new level. And I need to go buy some stuff. Low on gold.